Toy break. Toy break. Toy break.
Hey everybody, welcome to Toy Break episode 69. Giggle, giggle, giggle. I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
I'm not Matt.
That's true. Hi Neil, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Neil Wynn, artist extraordinaire, myspace.com/NeilWynn, neilwynn.com.
I don't know about all that, but sure.
So let's start off with an Osiris Orion custom contest winner.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Do we have the customs to show?
Can I pick it since I'm the
No,
guest?
they're in the other.
Oh, it's okay.
They're in
You want to
Studio
pick?
Z.
Do you want us
Sure.
to throw it up for you, or do you want to...
I just want to mill around in there.
Okay, you can mill. You can mill.
Mill
So
around.
thank you to everybody who took the time to take a picture and participate in the customs contest for winning these amazing...
Thanks mostly to Osiris Orion
Absolutely.
for donating these awesome customs and for giving us a chance to see a bunch of other cool customs.
I know. Thank you
that
everybody
we had
for
never
sharing.
seen. So thanks everybody for doing
But
this.
I want to know who won.
Who won?
What is this for?
This is
I should
for...
have been paying attention. Do we have a picture of this thing?
Yes.
Sorry, folks. That's awesome. All
We have
right.
2 custom monies done by
This
Osiris
person gets
Orion.
both of those?
This
Yep.
person gets both of
Oh,
those.
yeah. And the winner is
Dun, 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 dun.
Baker the Zombie.
Baker the Zombie.
Huzzah!
A forum
congrats.
regular. Awesome.
Very good.
So thank you again to everybody for participating, and congratulations, Baker. We will get those customs out to you. And thank you, Osiris Orion. If you didn't win, you should go check out Osiris Orion stuff.
Yes, because he has some stuff up for sale. I believe it's on the cheap right now. It's up for sale.
It is on the cheap.
So go get it because it's awesome and you need to have some of these things.
And you can also contact him through our forum. He's a
True.
forum regular too,
Very true.
at toybreak.com.
True.
But since one contest ends, that means
Another begins?
it does!
Wow.
So the next contest we have is the Billy Sin contest.
Which is right here.
Very cool. So 2 lucky winners are going to each win one of these handmade, hand-cast, hand-painted Billy Sin figures by Nreason. So to enter, all you have to do is visit nreason.com and check out the Where's Billy image. Then leave a comment with the number of Billys that you find. It's a lot like Where's Waldo, but it's Where's Billy, because obviously it's Billy Sin. The deadline is April 1st, and of course you can check out toybreak.com for all the details and click through to nreason.com.
One
Look at
person
these.
will win a sealed, and one person will win a open,
But resealed.
resealed Billy Sin figure because I wanted to see one in my hand. So the purple one we have opened here to look at. Very cool. Check it out.
Let's see.
This leads us into our resin episode.
It does. We are focusing on resin today.
And since this is a
This is
resin
cute. I like his
toy,
little-
we decided to open it up and check it out.
I like the way the hair is done on these.
One other thing about resins is since they're being cast by people in their, in their own place of wherever they're doing it,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times you'll get bubbles and things like that, and this one is no stranger to
Exception.
bubbles. It's got a few in the hand there, so you'll see that.
That can happen.
And that makes it more one of a kind.
Very OOAK
OOAK.
if you were on eBay. But I like the different colors. I like the style.
Yeah, and it takes a
this
lot of
figure.
time to paint these things, so when
Yeah,
you
it does,
to
it
hand
does,
paint
definitely.
each little piece,
Yeah.
it's like Neil knows all about
That's
that.
what I do for a living, so yeah, it takes a while.
I don't know what it is about the hair, because hair is a very hard thing to capture in a sculpture. And I just like the stylized, sort of bubbly hair.
Stylized
it works with
afro.
the figure.
It looks good.
Yeah, I like it. It's cool. So definitely check it out and participate in the contest and count your billies. Don't count your billies before the hatch.
Count them whenever you want.
We would also like to take a moment to thank our sponsors like 3dretro.com.
PanixToyBox.com.
FuzzyBallsApparel.com.
Thank you, everybody, for sponsoring the show. And you guys should go check out our sponsors because that helps support the show, helps support our sponsors, helps you get toys.
So go to toybreak.com and click on the links for all
And
of our
Toy Break.
sponsors.
And let's move straight into reviews.
Reviews.
Holy mackerel.
So this one, speaking of our sponsors, Fuzzy Balls Apparel, this was actually, we've been holding on to this for quite some time
We
now
have.
for this here resin show. This is actually released at Comic-Con last year.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's even still available on the site, is it?
Yes.
Okay, so
Available online soon for
Oh, okay.
$25. Limited to 50 pieces. FuzzyBallsApparel.com. Tell us about it. What is it?
This is Robot Unicorn. They were created by man. They evolved. They rebelled. There are a limited number of copies, and they have a plan. A plan full of space flowers and space rainbows. So let's check this thing out. This is, I like to do this neatly when I'm opening my hand-done figures.
You do like to. You do open everything neatly, usually.
It's true.
Except those Watchmen figures.
That's
You
true.
were ripping apart. So if you're really into unicorns and you haven't checked out Cornify.com, you might want to skip over there.
Now, warning,
Check it
this is
out.
not a toy. Not for anyone under 8 years. Fragile. Handle with care.
I like the shiny box that it comes in.
I know, this is a nice little box. Oh, he's awesome.
Let's see him. Let's see him. Ooh, and he comes in Easter grass.
That's cool.
Oh,
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So he's packaged in Easter grass. Oh, and I think there's a couple of little stickers in here.
This guy's
That's
great.
a cool piece, definitely.
First off, extra bonus, it's got the felt on the bottom.
Very fancy.
Fancy statue. Oh, I love the wash on
It comes
this.
with a robot unicorn sticker that says, "I'm frackin' magical."
This is a great piece. I like the pose. I like the wash.
That's good. Nice little homemade piece.
Charlie.
Don't
I
start with
can't.
that
When I
stupid-
see unicorns, that's all I can think.
Oh, please, yes, don't.
Don't even start with that show.
Ah, that's
I
great stuff.
suffered through it once.
Awesome.
It's a good piece. It's a nice little, obviously it's just this little statue, no articulation or anything like that. But it's really well done.
Yeah. I love it.
$25 worth it?
Yeah.
25?
$25.
And
How many others? There's only 50?
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I was going to say if it was mass produced. New. But
Sometimes washes come out looking really weird, but that one really works with the gray and the black.
I like it.
How's it smell?
Painty.
Don't poke me with the unicorn horn.
I'll poke you. All right.
That's an
awesome.
excellent piece.
So that's a good start right here.
And let's also note for homemade, hand cast resin, fun packaging,
Yeah.
little extra step.
With its extra hang
I
tag.
like it.
Instead of just a hang tag in a bag, like you'll see a lot of times.
Not that there's anything wrong
Which
with
is
that.
the way I kind of like doing it. But this is stepping it up a little bit with its own little box.
Just something different.
So what do we got? What's up next?
We also have
I was going to say again, that's fuzzyballsapparel.com for
yes, absolutely. We also have Mr. Teepee.
that guy. Okay, Mr. TP. Again, this is one we've been hanging on to for quite some time.
We've been trying to gather all this stuff for the a resin episode.
This is by Toys. Toy Works. You can go to toys.com. And this one here is Mr. TP.
Yes.
And there's also a micro.
Micro Mr. Teepee.
nice.
But let me
There's
get
also-
this. I actually got this one. I don't even know if this one's still available. I got this one a long time ago.
The micro are still available.
The micro are available still, so I don't think the full-size one is anymore, though.
We also have from Toys the Gus, which we will show you in just a moment. Would you like to start with Mr. Teepee?
Yeah, Mr. TP. I actually bought the customizable blank edition, and then you got this one at VTN, I believe, last
Yes.
year. So here's the customizable blank Mr. TP with his little sign. You can put whatever you want, and he's got a little articulated hand to hold the sign. So that's pretty awesome.
So you can make him say whatever you want.
It's pretty cool that he's a little articulated piece too, even in his own little resin.
I'd make the sign say "Help me."
Help me? How about wipe me?
Ah.
There you go.
Use me on your butt.
Rub me on your butt.
So a couple
Go
other
ahead,
pieces
Val.
from them. Oh, what's this? This is Gus. He is a Kleenex box. Or she. This one's pink, so I'm going to say it's a she. Covered in fleur-de-lis. Very sad.
Is it a
Not
sad
really
tissue?
sure why.
Because when you get tissues, you're usually crying, aren't you?
Or you could just
Or
have
you're blowing
allergies.
your nose, and that's sad too.
What is this? Is this resin?
This is resin.
Yeah.
It looks like
Oh, and
wax.
it's got a little get well soon card. Aw. Look, it's blank. It's get well soon, but then you can write whatever you want.
Oh, that's
Inside.
cute.
But also comes in its own little box.
Oh, it's shedding on me.
Very cool.
Is it
Oh,
flocked?
is it flocked?
Yeah.
Oh, the tissue is flocked.
Oh, the tissue part. Interesting.
So these are all made by Aaron at Toys.
And it
I
came
wonder
with...
what that says in Japanese right there.
TP.
Poop.
Comes with its own little tissue.
monogrammed Gus tissue, I think.
Nice.
Funny.
Also by Otoys is this Barrister Ghost. Barrister Ghost is a busy lawyer and father of 2 who needs a jetpack to accomplish everything. One thing I like
Why
about
does that
this
make me laugh?
hang card is it's got the little extra piece where it's cut with the little pieces of his notebook
Oh,
falling
okay.
out.
So
Somebody
it's not
actually
just-
cut that.
It's a little bit extra
Extra
like
love.
thing on it. Oh, and it comes with the Barrister Ghost card. Attorney at Law. It's a little laminated card. This is number 8 of 9.
The artist signed it.
Oh wow, look at that. Signed on the inside. Is this one signed on the inside too? Nope. But
Just
there you
that
go.
one.
Signed on the inside and hand cut. I like that.
Designed, sculpted, cast, and packaged by Aaron Errol. Very cool.
So this
I
guy.
like this little. I love these. I like, you know, when you used to join a club in the '80s, like you send your $5 in and you become a charter member of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Club or something like that. I love these little cards.
I accidentally
type
just snapped
accessories.
this, but
What?
he comes with. He's a little like, kind of clear ghost with a little jetpack with a flame shooting out the back that I kind of just snapped off by accident. And
Good thing
his
about
little
resin, easy to fix.
his little briefcase. Look at his tie though. He's got a little hand painted tie that's flowing in the wind.
No. No.
No,
No.
not so much.
Mm-mm.
Not feeling. I like this one. I like this.
So we contacted Aaron and sent a little email interview as well. So
We
if you
did.
would like to read the interview, you can go over to toybreak.com, click on the forum, and find the show notes for episode
69.
69. You'll see it in the news section under Toy Break in the forum. And you can read the interview with Aaron.
You can, and thank you to Aaron for taking the time to do that. And something interesting about his pieces, which you can get at otoys.com, they're very limited. Almost everything he does is very limited. Like
Yeah,
you
like
said,
8
the
to
Barrister
10
just had
and-
9.
Yeah, that's I think
pieces.
that's pretty cool. That it's only.
He also
limited to
has the new reading ghost, the reading monster,
Yes.
that just came out in several colors.
Yes.
Obviously, all hand cast resin. Again, limited to like 4 pieces of one, and very small run. So if you want something of his, just go ahead and grab it because it may not be there next time you check.
This is interesting. On the bottom of the ghost, actually right into the sculpt, is copyright 2008. See the little...
Oh, nice. Again, another little touch
Yeah.
with resin that
Just-
you don't always see.
Just extra stamp in there, showing it off.
Very nice.
Very cool. So far we've got straight up painted resin. We've got a little bit of flocked.
This
got-
one's
And
done
tinted-
in clear,
tinted
yeah,
resin.
Yes, tinted. Very cool. Up next we have
Jowie. Jowie, this is by a person named Marine. Is it Marine? Do I just say Marine? Ramdani?
Yes.
Hopefully I'm saying that right. This was originally released, I guess probably last year, I would imagine. It was a 2.5 inch. It's called Ollie or Oli.
Oli Bunny golf ball.
Okay. And this was the first piece come out just to kind of test the waters and see how it was releasing a resin toy.
I actually really like this. It's very simple. Just circle ears.
I'd like to see what people could do with it, though.
But then-
you know?
This
Here's-
is really smooth resin.
This is the
Okay.
real release called Jowie. This is what happens when after you figure out what you're doing and you make look at this. I mean, first of all, look at the box that this thing comes
We've got
in.
an actual printed box.
Wait, this is the first thing.
This is the
Yeah,
first.
this was just
By
a
the
little
way,
test thing. Go
You
ahead.
can still get this. It's $27.
Oh.
And there's 200 pieces.
Awesome.
So
So go
Okay,
get it
just
because it's actually
blank-
kind of cool and it feels
like
good in your
little bunny
hands.
ear ball. I know.
Feels
It's
Swiss.
real smooth. Wait till you feel this one.
All
But
right.
this has, I mean, everything is labeled. The top of the box has a print on it. It's got the color on the side, like which one you're getting, because there was black and white.
This is really stepping up the resin packaging right here, I think.
Yeah, this is really going all the
Do you
want
want
to
to
on it.
show them what's in the box?
Let's
Okay,
open it
we'll
up
start with
first a
that.
little bit. Comes with the card, with sticker, postcard,
Nice.
certificate of authenticity printed out. I mean, look at that thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Full-on certificate of authenticity, postcard, all done in a printed envelope.
Lovely.
This is all homemade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think there's a button in there too.
Nope, thank you.
All right, so this guy packed in this little like papery kind of, I don't even know what.
Cute.
So let me just take a second here to put this guy together real quick because I took him apart, put him in this box.
So now we also did an email interview with Maureen, and if you would like to see that, it will be posted along with the show notes on the forum for episode 69 as well. And I highly recommend you check it out. It's always interesting to see what the artist has to say and see where they're coming from, what their process is, find out a little bit more about where these toys are coming from. And if you want to look his site up online, it's mytummytoys.com. Yes, mytummytoys.com.
Your tummy?
My tummy.
No, Jowie is a mix of an ant and a rhino, I believe, was the inspiration for this one. Sorry, this one wing is slipping right now because I loosened it up a little bit, but
It's okay.
I mean, look at the size of this beast.
Oh my gosh, that's heavy.
Don't throw it on the floor.
I'll try not to.
I'm trying to remember. I think they were only 50 plus shipping for this.
For that?
Really?
Yeah, which was amazing.
And this is 27?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the math
I
here?
don't know. I think I'm right. I believe it
I'm
was
scared
50.
I'm going to break this.
It's not going to break. It'll be fine.
Okay.
But I mean, everything is. I mean, it's pretty amazing. It's all articulated because it's done with peg system. So I mean, you could see that everything is removable. It's got wings on the back. The head can turn because it's on the peg. The arms move. It's just pretty amazing piece.
It's got a little white tail.
Little tail on the back.
That's pretty impressive.
Also in that really nice smooth resin.
I could be wrong about the price, and I hope I'm not. But I just can't
these I
remember off
believe
the
are
top of my
sold
head.
out. There were only 7
I think so, of each color. I think.
of these, so I believe these ones are sold out right now. But I think there might be more coming.
Hopefully, because if you miss this getting it on the first one, and these come back out, jump on it.
Yeah, it's a neat figure.
That is a
'Cause
heavy figure.
It's freaking awesome. Especially when I put the wings up in the right position up here.
But I like them down too. I really like this peg system that they use for adding some articulation into the resin piece.
Yeah, I mean, and overall, it's done. It's attention to detail on cleaning up the lines and stuff, because you'll get a lot of seam lines and things like that when you're doing resins. So, for me, I think it's important to get in there and clean all that up.
Absolutely.
I hate seeing it, seeing them on there.
I'll tell you what, cleaning resin is the worst job in the world, but it's absolutely necessary. This
Yeah.
comes from, I've cleaned my fair share of resin.
So I'm gonna put this dude down before I drop him.
But that's an amazing figure. And how big is that? About 12 inches? About a foot?
It's gotta be, yeah. Amazing.
Amazing.
So,
cool.
and you said we had the interview with him as well, right?
We do. Up on the forum at toybreak.com.
I would think that is vinyl from here.
Yeah,
It looks like
That's how smooth it is.
a blank vinyl.
yeah.
It's really good.
Hopefully one day it will be, because that thing's a freaking cool piece.
I think that's one of the fun things about resin, though, and having the artist touch on the piece. It could be anything from little hand-painted fleur-de-lis to a smooth, giant piece, giant figure.
Yeah, I mean, this has just as much coolness in it. I mean, especially look at that,
Absolutely.
doing those little details like that.
This has just as much character and unique artist touch as that one does.
And we were actually sent by Maureen the next two pieces in the line, which are Jowie's mom and dad. So we could show those real quick.
Absolutely.
Plum is Jowie's mom, and Bismarck is Jowie's dad, and they're just as cool characters as this thing. So I don't know. I like this line a lot, and I hope it continues because it looks really good. Especially, It's going to look good on the shelf sitting there. I'm still debating on whether I want to paint mine or not, or just leave it like.
I
think I'd leave it.
It's just so cool, smooth. I mean, it's the resin is. It's not a resin that I use, so I don't know what
It's
kind
kind
it
of
is.
chalky, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels chalky, but I don't know. It doesn't. It's not that mothball stuff,
Yeah.
so I don't know what the. I don't know what kind of resin it is, but
It's almost like a porcelain resin, maybe.
It feels like
yeah.
it. It has that like unfinished plate feel to it.
Yeah, like there's gonna be some residue in your hands or something,
Yeah.
like a chalky.
But there's not. Good stuff.
And
Very
if
good
you can't
stuff.
afford those, and you want to make your own toy,
Oh man,
why not make some pipe cleaner, guys?
these are brilliant.
Maybe you can't afford to make your own resin toy.
How the
Everybody can get pipe cleaners, I bet. These were sent to us by our friend Colby. From
Hi, Colby.
these were at what was that zombie fest?
Zombie Fest? Zombie...
The Pittsburgh
The
thing,
Pittsburgh
right?
zombie thing, yeah.
It's now turned... I believe it's now called Horror Fest.
Okay, well, Colby picked these up, and they're from Chenille Macabre,
That is awesome. Can you see them?
and these are $8 to $40, depending on the complexity of the piece.
Holy shit.
They're
That's
called
awesome.
Truly Twisted Pipe Cleaners.
pipe clears, except for the hat and the jacket and the pants. But awesome nonetheless.
Yeah, very cool.
How cool is that?
So
What
anybody
a
can
great
make
idea.
anybody can make their own
That's-
toy.
Absolutely.
You don't.
That's better than a lot of toys I see in the stores. Anyway, I mean, come on.
You
I'd buy
don't
those.
need resin and silicone and.
And I think this size is about $8. There's like bigger
It's worth it.
creations.
It's worth it.
that get-
Look at, no, it's
It is, isn't
it's
it?
awesome.
I like
I'd love to have. I mean, they're not for kids to play with, but Jesus, that's awesome. No, it gets my approval. That's for damn sure.
So that will take us on to Blind Box.
Let's do it.
Do you guys know what time it is? Blind Box time! Unfortunately, we don't have a resin blind box to open,
Not this time.
but we can't leave out the blind box, so.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do
These
it.
are Let's Hang zipper pulls by Aaron Meshon and Kid Robot. Aaron Meshon and Kid Robot.
Assuming that all these things on here
I
are
was
the
just-
things you could get,
I'm gonna say that.
I want the popsicle, I think.
I was gonna say that.
You can say it.
Okay, I want the popsicle.
I want the steak, I guess.
Or maybe these
The little
logs.
sausage. Poking his head out.
Who doesn't need an extra little sausage?
Alright, let's see what
Let's see
these
what we
things
get.
are.
Oh, wait, here's the-
AaronMeshon.com.
Here's the thingy.
Oh, okay.
Oh! Ice
Oh,
cream.
I want corn. I want the corn.
Ice cream. Oh, you do want corn. I want ice cream.
What is that?
Spray cans? Of
I'm not
love?
sure. Oh, no, that's a
Oh,
oil
no,
tube.
tubes.
Oil paint.
Oh, okay.
Is he a builder?
Alright, I want corn now that I've seen it.
Ice cream. Black ice cream. You're so tiny. I'm a tiny package.
I got a tube.
I got
Oh,
gray
oh.
ice cream,
That's the one I wanted.
and it's crying.
Oh. Oh, wait, mine's really cute. What is it? It's like a little
Soup?
cup with a cube or soup with butter on top.
Is that hot chocolate with a marshmallow?
A yellow marshmallow.
I don't know.
I think it's soup.
With a
I'm gonna say it's
tofu.
miso.
Yeah, tofu piece in there.
Oh, he's a cutie.
What about the ice cream?
Oh. Oh.
It's got a little heart of
How'd we get the, like,
toothpaste.
gross colored ones?
I like the gray ice cream. It's funny. No?
I guess. I got the monotone ice cream with a cherry on top.
I'll have it if you don't want.
Yeah, it's yours. I don't give a crap about
The
these
paint's
things.
really good on mine anyway.
Yeah, paint's
For
good.
being this
For-
tiny?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've got quite a seam line on mine,
Yeah, so do I.
so
It's almost like it's resin. It might be resin.
it's not
No, there's vinyl.
You sure? Oh, okay.
PVC.
Yeah, they're bending.
Oh yeah.
Mine's a little dripping ice cream. Here you go. Welcome
Thanks.
to your
Mine
ice
is a
cream.
tube of
Woo.
something.
Yeah, I can make earrings. Miso soup and ice cream.
These are
these would
totally
make good
not
earrings
for me.
actually.
Whatever's coming out is pissed at one side and happy on the other. Whatever that goo is.
I think it's
Okay.
paint. Let's say it's paint.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I like the originality of the designs, and I like that they're called Let's Hang because
And
that's
it
what
says
they're doing.
hello on the back of yours.
Yes, it does.
As far as zipper pull series from Kid Robot go, this is by far one of my favorites.
As far as zipper pulls go, I don't like them, so meh.
I second that, man.
Thanks.
And you'll
Backing
raise
me
them a
up.
hoof. So that takes us on to our on location for this week.
Yes.
We had our wonderful Canadian correspondent Alex Herder, who had a chance to sit down with resin toy designer We Kill You.
You might remember We Kill You from this ghost,
Absolutely.
from one of the things that we've got from them. Many more have come out, but this is the one that we have, so check it out.
You know what else you can check out?
The video?
The interview.
Let's do it.
So I'm here on location with We Kill You. So how did you get started with the whole, street art, toy making?
The street art started like probably around 2000, I'd say like 3 or something like that. Over like behind my house there's a bridge that goes under the highway, and all the kids and like the little punk kids in the neighborhood go and do their like scribbly graffiti tags.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be funny to go and like cover up their scribble things with like a whole bunch of these collage of little monsters everywhere. And then, yeah, so I put like 100 of these things up. And then I really liked it. and so I started to do it more and more in like around the city. And then I started thinking about like redecorating furniture that I found in the garbage, because like so much furniture is still reusable. So I'd take it and I'd collage it with monsters and paint it up and everything, and then put it back on the street, like at intersections. That was like the real, I think, pivotal point for that kind of stuff. In that period of time from then till now, I had really gotten into collecting toys, like starting with dunnies and things like that. And you know, every once in a while I'd paint up a dunny or a money or whatever. And last year around this time, in Toronto, they opened that Circa thing, and they have the Kid Robot floor. And I was lucky enough to meet Paul, who started Kid Robot, and he brought me in, introduced me to all the like Kid Robot artists and everything, because I'd done a Labbit that was on this conveyor belt that's in there. And yeah, he was like, here's my email, email us and submit like a design for a dunny. And I was working on it and I couldn't think of anything. And then it was sort of like January, February of 2008 that I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try and do it. Like, if other people can do it, and so far I've taught myself like screen printing and printmaking, all these other things, then I've got to be able to do this. So I basically just like YouTubed and read on the internet and stuff on like sculpting and mold making and stuff, and I made my first toy, which was the little Monstre de Maras, and it's French, I can't really pronounce it. And people really loved it, and since then I've made now 6 different characters.
Do you have any other influences or heroes in the toy scene or the street art scene?
The first like artist I was really into was Pete Fowler, and I don't know, I just loved the whole monsterism thing and the fun little world that was behind it. The past year or so, I've really been interested and into all the like kaiju, keiju colorways, and the monsters there, the fact that like you can do anything you want to. You can have like a TV with something dripping out of it, with like some car parts sticking out of it and whatever, like anything you want to do, and somehow it like comes together in this really rad. You can make like really rad things out of anything. You can turn anything into a monster.
If there's anyone else that's interested in getting into either, well, especially the toy making, because that's, we're toy break.
Yeah.
that's kind of the focus. What kind of advice would you give someone who's interested in getting into it?
Don't be discouraged by the fact that you don't know what you're doing, because I mean, I dropped out of art school doing photography, and everything I've done since then, like all graphic design work, programs like Illustrator and Photoshop, that stuff I just sat down with books and the internet and taught myself. I mean, all the mold making and everything for the toys is all just like YouTube videos and similar things like that. But yeah, like, don't get discouraged that you don't know how to draw, that you don't know how to sculpt, that you don't know how to make a mold. Because before I started this, I really didn't know how to sculpt, and I'm not the greatest drawer, like at drawing in the world, but just take a stab at it and keep at it, and like the first time it's gonna suck. Everything that I did the first time, I sucked at it bad. But if you just keep stabbing away at it, you're bound to get something. And keep like, I mean, if you're on these message boards like Kid Robot or something, show people what you're doing, and try to keep people, like, do you like this? What do you think I should change about it? And don't be discouraged if people are like, oh, the legs on that suck, you gotta change it. Try and keep a lot of people involved, because there's no point in doing anything and like making it a big secret and trying to blow it out.
Yeah.
Like, you should have, everyone's always looking to help out, and I mean, people sometimes email me and want to get into it, and I don't mind taking the time out of my day to write like, all right, check out this site, check out this product, whatever. You just gotta keep at it and really, really hound through it, and don't be afraid that you might mess up, because you're going to, but it doesn't matter because in the end, you'll finally, if you keep at it, it'll finally come through.
Oh, that's cool. So, you do collect toys.
Yeah.
So there's a really important question we have to ask you. Do you like to keep it in the box or take it out and play with it?
Oh, I totally take it out. I've never kept anything in the box. Yeah, no, I'm a total keep it out and look at it and play with it type of guy.
Cool. Well, that's pretty much all the questions I have for you. So this is Alex Herder with Toy Break, and back to you in the studio.
So big thank you to We Kill You, and of course to Alex for taking a toy break with us. And for more info, you can check out wekillyou.net.
Or Alex on our forum.
Yes, absolutely. Al Hooter. That would be Al Hooter.
Al Hooter on our forum.
And up next we have a little Kaiju Corner.
Kaiju!
Now this one actually is very apropos for this resin episode because we have a spooky ball.
This is something we saw, where were we?
Super 7.
Super 7 in San Francisco. It was just sitting on the counter in a little bucket, and it had, it called out to me because it looks very much like the Mad Balls logo on the front of the package. So I was like, oh, what's that? Got to see it.
I have one.
It had a little number on here, and I kind of inquired about what that was. And apparently when these were sold in Japan, when they came out, there was a poster with all of the pieces of what was inside with a little number on this corresponding. So you can actually, it's not blind bagged if you bought it at the event.
But without the
But
poster,
now
it
it's
is
like,
blind
here,
bagged.
I got number 10, but I don't know what number 10 looks like, so it's now blind bagged for us.
But this is going to be a 1-inch handmade resin keychain. And we are going to check out what we got.
So this was by Spooky Parade. Did we say that already?
We did not. That is by Spooky Parade.
And it's blog.livedoor.jp/spookyparade. spookyparade@hotmail.co.jp. All right.
A lot of letters. And
So
stuff.
here's another thing that you can do with resins: blind bag. This
Yes.
is in a opaque silver bag
foily bag.
with a with just again the simple header card. And let's see what's inside.
Ooh.
Oh, it just happens to be awesome green.
You knew. Oh, that's awesome.
So it is an eyeball brain looking thing.
Ball.
Eyeball
Spooky
brain
ball.
ball. So here's another thing. All right,
Tell us another thing.
bubbles.
Bubbles. There's a
Again.
few bubbles.
It'll happen a lot when you're getting resins.
Don't
Oh.
put in mouth.
Don't put. You might get bubbles in your resin pieces. It happens. Don't be upset about that. It's something that you're gonna have to live with because a lot of the time people don't have the. If they take the time to clean up everything that's wrong with a resin, you're gonna end up charging a lot more.
It's true.
And sometimes you have to live with some bubbles. I can't do it when we make our own resins. I just can't let it go like that. You won't find any bubbles in our bandwagons.
True. But hey, that's part of the handmade unique quality, like you were talking about earlier.
Yes.
This is a fun little, also like the barrister card, laminated,
Yeah.
credit
Oh,
card
yeah.
size.
I had never seen that, and now today we get two with
Sort of
laminated
a-
cards.
This one's more of an ad, though.
Let me
But
see.
it has the number of what it
Yes.
is, so
This was Spooky
I love
Ball
that you
number
got
10.
a lime green one. So these little guys go for $15, and you can still pick them up at super7store.com.
$15.
It's $15, but it is hand cast resin.
It's a thing. It's worth if you're into buying low run pieces.
What was the run on these?
That I do not know.
I do not know the total run on these.
I
But
don't
that's
know.
an interesting thing about resin is that it can be more expensive because it is a handmade piece, or sometimes it's less expensive because you're not dealing with the limited, the shipping and all the extra costs of coming over from being produced
Yeah.
outside the country. So it's crazy. Each project has its own unique price point, and that's just something as an art toy. It just comes along with the territory.
Think back to the glory days of the '90s with the resin kits and stores like what was that store in Burbank called?
Monster Maker? No.
Oh,
Monster Party or Mad Monster something.
Why can't I think of that? My God.
But they used to sell I mean, it was nothing but resins. It was great. You
Yeah.
go in and it was like cases and cases of artist handmade resin statues and
But they were
kits and
really well sculpted, unlike
that's the
something.
that's
You
the
can
thing.
say
Like, no, I mean that's a huge part of it. Like something about like this new resurgence of collectors. A lot of them aren't sculptors. Like those guys in the '90s that were populating that store. Those things were incredible. I mean, they were a lot of the effects guys that were making sculptures.
Creature
on their own.
features.
Creature features.
Nice
That's
call.
it.
Good call.
And I mean, the kits in there were amazing.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'd pay upwards of $100 to $200, but you'd get this
Amazing,
kit
yeah, sculpted
Yeah.
piece.
of like this piece. So it's like, you know, it all depends on the artist that you're following. I mean,
How long did it take them to make it? Is it painted? Is it not painted? Where did they get their supplies? How much did they pay? You know.
what they feel like charging. There's a lot that goes into this stuff. So it's
The run, yeah.
Yeah.
all
It's just
Could
as
be
volatile
anything.
as the designer vinyl community.
True. Yeah.
I would say.
So let's start a conversation about resins because this is not going to be our only resin episode.
Absolutely
We have
not.
many more people to talk about. We have more interviews that we've done. There are a lot more resin projects to show you. So jump on over to our forum at toybreak.com and start
Let's
talking
talk
about.
about
Let's
it.
start a conversation about the resin collectors out there. What do you collect? What artists do you follow? Who you know? What's your
What's out
favorite
there that
resin
we need to
pieces?
know about?
Yeah, what haven't we talked about that we need to know about that you'd like to spread the word about? There's many resin people out there, especially now. There seems to be kind of a jump in it,
There
maybe
is.
because people don't want to go into production on a real toy. And yeah, I said it. Resin isn't real toys.
Whoa.
You know, to me, I feel resin is more of an art piece than a toy.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe because of the breakable quality of it.
And the fact that you're not going into
It's
production.
not a
Yeah.
play
You're,
piece.
you're not cutting steel.
Like, I'm not gonna take this ghost and be like, "Oh, come on, ghosty, let's go out in the dirt and play."
You just did it.
Wow.
So yeah, start a conversation. Tell us about the resin people you like, and let's talk about it. And we'll do another resin episode soon
Would-
with some more cool resins from out there.
Would you be willing to do a how-to?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That will be included in the upcoming episodes.
Nice.
You want to be part of that, Neil?
I was gonna say I'm looking at all this resin and I want to maybe sculpt something. I'm kind of inspired.
Let's do it. Let's film it. Yeah?
Want to do it?
Sweet.
A Neil Wynn sculpting tutorial how-to.
Not a tutorial.
And
Coming up.
painting.
I don't know about tutorial. But no, we definitely could. I mean, I could sculpt something pretty quick and mold it and just like, film it,
Yeah.
That's what we
Film
do
a
do.
little
a little how-to.
sculpting, film a little molding, film a little casting.
painting.
Painting.
You heard it here first.
You
It's
can have a
coming.
few drinks. We could get Neil Wynn
Sure.
a little drunk.
I don't know how well
let's
I don't know how
not-
well the piece is
Let's
gonna
wait till
turn out.
after
But
the sculpting. we
yeah.
did. All right, you heard it here.
You have like a
Neil's
stick.
doing
You're
it.
like, this is the best stick ever.
no, that'd be cool. I think. Yeah.
You know what else is cool? Events.
Events.
Events. Happenings.
Do it.
Stuff to do.
Let's do it.
Like the toy swap and sale that's coming up. Bring your toys to trade or come for the sale at Wacko's in Hollywood, California on March 21st from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Free lemonade and cookies. Check out soapplant.com. You know you like that store.
What store are we talking
Soap
about?
Plant,
Oh yeah.
Wacko's.
Wackos.
I know.
Humans Beware! IWG Custom Show featuring over 70 artists at Rocket World in San Francisco, California from April 10th to June 6th. The opening is April 10th, though.
Yes. Hi.
Go to blue77gallery.com/shows/IWG.
Holy man.
That's a
Or
hard
just go
link.
to toybreak.com and click
And
the
click
link.
on the link. Easier.
Is it me?
Sure.
The Resin Collective. Handcast figures from around the globe at Red Hot Robot in Phoenix, Arizona from April 11th to May 9th. redhotrobot.net. I'm glad I didn't have a really long thing to say.
Exactly. And seriously, if
speaking
you're
of resin.
into the resin stuff, go to redhotrobot.net and look at this list of amazing resin artists that are involved in this, because there's some of the like just top guys that are doing resin stuff and have been doing it for a long time
Absolutely.
and making some really cool stuff. So go check out that. At least go check out the link, and if you're around when that show's around, go see the show. 'Cause it's
and
gonna
go
be
check out
cool.
the shop. It's a fun shop.
Yes.
But that wraps it up for episode 69.
That's it?
That's it. That's how
69.
fast it goes. We're
Wow.
on top of things. So don't forget to visit toybreak.com. You can check out our show notes for this episode. You can see past episodes. You can join the contests on the forum and join the discussion, join the resin discussion. Tell us what's going on that we should know about. You can also visit our affiliates like Adagio Teas, iTunes, RiffTrax, Netflix, Jelliskins, all excellent companies. Especially
That's
Adagio
true.
Teas. Aileen Sweet Treat.
Don't forget to use the coupon code TOYBREAK at 3D Retro, Fun Crush, and OctoberToys.com
To get 50%. No.
20% off. of
Sorry,
your
Ben.
order.
You can also call and leave us a voicemail. Do you know the number?
I'd have to look. 818. Am I good?
That's it. That's the number you can call and leave us a voicemail at. Or you could make an MP3 and email it to us at info@toybreak.com. Or you could just email us a question or something fun. We like that.
Don't forget to check out our briefs at youtube.com/toybreak. And that's it. Now here is your toy break.
Bye.
Some of these things just are not good for breaking. There we go.
Whoa.
That's good for breaking.